Agora in Athens, and this is a very significant spot because here lies the remains of
where Socrates was imprisoned and executed.
That's right. Now, what's the significance of Socrates? Because a lot of people have heard the name, but they don't know anything about the man or his teaching.
Well, Socrates was significant to Athens because he, you've probably heard the expression, was a gadfly to the state.
Actually, I've never heard that.
Oh, really?
That's,
well, great.
You learn something new every day. Maybe you all have.
He basically would question the people and would ask them hard questions that they hadn't thought of before,
right.
And he would provoke them, often making them look foolish.
Okay.
So, you know, he was definitely a controversial figure in Athens, but very significant, and it eventually led to his trial and his imprisonment and his execution by hemlock. So
that's real interesting. One of the unique things that we just learned about Socrates was that many believe his teachings were somewhat foundational for what we know of today as civil disobedience, where it was basically a peaceful protest by ideas that were against maybe the majority or certainly the state-held beliefs at that time. A perfect case of this would have been Martin Luther King Jr., who of course did not believe that the laws of the land were just and fair, and then took a peaceful stance against it. This is much like what Socrates did against the state of his day, but in different ways. So, anyways, here lies Socrates. That's right. This is a Spartan shield from 425 BC. It was a loot that was found on a pilot. Could you imagine holding this thing? These guys were man's men. Men's men? Did I get that right? One of the It's quite a shield right there. Could you imagine the sword? But listen, this spine doesn't even compete with what I'm about to show you. I kid you not. This is the find of the century right here in Greece. The child's porta potty. I can't get over this thing. I just can't get over it. Out of all the things I've seen in all of Greece, this is of the most significance to me. You know, my little boy right now is trying to learn how to be potty trained. If only we would have had such a resilient potty form. See, ours today have these foamy seats that get urine in there. Just a whole mess. This thing, look, self-cleaning almost with a nice convenient hole at the bottom. You see, Huggies is conspiring against us. See, they got rid of all these things. They bought up all of them so the parents would be tricked into putting their kids in these little diapers. Show me anywhere in the created order where it's normal to poop and pee on yourself and carry it around in your pants all day. Forget it. But in our culture, oh, 2, 3, 5 years old, no big deal. They even put adults in them at the end of the line. It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. This right here is revolutionary. Alright, now here in Greece, there's only one food of choice. It's not fast food, it's the gyro. And I want you to look here. This is the amazing gyros you'll see throughout Greece. It shoots skewers of chicken, pork, or lamb, cooked, and then they load it up with lettuce, tomato, and cucumber dressing, or French fries to top it off.
Oops, sorry.
Now, coming over here. Now, if you're like me, and I know I am, you can't make your mind up between chicken or pork. Why not get both? Okay, so you can see here in Greece that a lot of things have changed, but in many ways they still remain the same. I mean, people are still out on the market corner selling their goods. There's still an intermixing of cultures here in this strategic market city, and people are still very devoutly religious, and Athens is still cutting edge as far as setting the cultural norms for society. So have you ever wondered where the handshake came from? Well, today I think we've discovered it. 4th century BC. Look. Handshake. Over here. Another handshake. Can you see this? They're shaking hands, see? Now, what's unique about this is that the handshake came around at the funerals. So the one standing here is the living shaking the hand of the dead. So, I guess if you're just dying to meet someone, you should shake their hand.